and a very warm welcome to you all. I'm Vikas Nangia with Focus Live Season 5. Ladies and gentlemen, whether it's our finances or our life, numbers can play pivotal role. देखिए हमारे आज के मेहमान का मानना है कि numbers can make us and can even break us. हमारे साथ आज बहुत ही खास मेहमान मुंबई से जुड़े हैं. Someone who's taking the legacy of his family forward. बात अगर खास मैं न्यूमरोलॉजी की करूं तो इनके परिवार की न्यूमरोलॉजी से पहचान है और न्यूमरोलॉजी की कहीं ना कहीं ये कहने में भी मुझे संकोच नहीं कि न्यूमरोलॉजी की भी इनके परिवार से पहचान है. तो दोनों एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं. लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, माय गेस्ट ऑन द प्रोग्राम इज Aneesh Jumaani. Aneesh, thank you so very much for joining us on Focus Live Season 5.
Hello, namaste everyone. This is Aneesh S Jumaani. And thank you, Vikas sir, for having me on your show. I'm extremely grateful for this wonderful opportunity and for what you've given me on this show and for having the faith in me since I started off recently, joined my dad with numerology, and I've been doing videos online since the past few months. However, this happens to be my first interview, so first always special. Thank you for that.
Aneesh, this is always a first time, and I must tell you that it has always been a pleasure as and when I have interacted with Sanjay ji. So I'm looking forward to the conversation with you as well. And what excites me the most is that you're taking the family legacy forward. Talk about that part.
Sir, legacy जो है वो एक कमाल की चीज है. I'm again, as I said, I'm extremely blessed. It feels like life has come full circle. Like my father took his father's legacy forward. I have dared and aspired to take his legacy forward too, the same way. He has put forth a revolution in front of me with his relentless hard work, goodwill, and all the kind of work that he's done in the past, and of course good karmas as well. And I have to live up to my father's and grandfather's illustrious names.
Yeah. मजे की बात यह है कि जब भी मेरी संजय जी से बात हुई है तो कई बार वो अपनी कॉन्वर्सेशन में अपने फादर का रेफरेंस लाते थे. अब मुझे दावे से लग रहा है कि आप जब बात करोगे तो कहीं ना कहीं अपने फादर और ग्रैंडफादर दोनों का रेफरेंस लेके आओगे. तो सवाल मेरा यही है कि क्या कुछ आपने उनसे सीखा, और इसी का एक पहलू ये भी जो मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगा, एक होता है कि खुद की दिलचस्पी होती है और दूसरा ये कि यू हैव अ प्रेशर टू टेक द फैमिली लेगेसी फॉरवर्ड. तो क्या परिस्थिति थी, मतलब मन से करना चाहते थे न्यूमरोलॉजी को प्रैक्टिस, या ये था कि क्योंकि परिवार में है तो भाई यही करना है, इसी को आगे लेके जाना है?
Sir, actually, if I'm very honest with you, it's a mix of both. Initially, I felt some sort of pressure. उन्होंने कहा था कि numerology है, it's a legacy, and this legacy I'm giving you on your platter. You have to embrace it the way I did with my father. I felt in his words that I didn't have the opportunity, I didn't have the right infrastructure, I didn't have a lot of things. I wasn't blessed with the kind of institution of numerology that you are blessed with through me. But I want to do that now. I want to take it forward. And then फिर ऐसा time आया कि I realized that it's not just a force implied by him. It is also my willingness. In fact, not just that, I have witnessed many lives change over the years. Ever since my dad became a numerologist, and I was very young when he did that, Sanjay Jumaani became Sanjay B Jumaani, and countless lives have changed. After Sanjay B Jumaani became what he was, he followed his father's suggestions, and then rest is history. He's done great for himself, and the kind of body of work that he's created it's for everyone to notice. And I want to do the same, and I feel that I'm privileged to be able to take this legacy and to be able to change many lives, as many as I can.
मुझे ये बताओ कि क्या कुछ ऐसा है that you're learning from your father? इंटरेस्ट तो हो गया डेवलप, अब आप उसको समझ रहे हो, यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द साइंस, देयर सो मच डेप्थ बिहाइंड न्यूमरोलॉजी, बट क्या कुछ ऐसी खास बातें हैं? बिकॉज आई ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट as much as you study the science behind numbers, there's also a lot of psychic thing that goes into it, कि आप सामने वाले के मन को, दिमाग को पढ़ लेते हैं कि भाई वो अपने बारे में क्या जानना चाहते हैं. तो there is a sense of intuitiveness also. इन सब पहलुओं के बारे में भी कुछ बताओ मेरे को.
So when my dada started off, he had I wouldn't say he was a nobody, but he was not welcomed and well received by a lot of people. But he was a gem of a person, and then he read gazillion books on numerology. And soon after reading books, from what his experience was, he analyzed and discovered many traits, human behavioral natures, and clubbed them with the things that he read in the books. And he discovered that this is what it is. It is absolutely accurate, and what I'm experiencing is what numerology is. And he thought that numerology can also give solutions. It can give suggestions to people and can help people change their fortunes and have a transition in the shift and shine of their natures and their lives. And he did that, and slowly and gradually he gave suggestions to people. First came Ekta Kapoor ji, who introduced him to Rakesh Roshan sir, and then with his little contributions in Hrithik Roshan's debut film Kahuna Pyar Hai, which was also our debut ticket to Bollywood, entry ticket to Bollywood. That's where the things started taking shape. Not just films, people from different industries and all walks of life consulted him for their good fortune. Even individuals consult for their personal growth, companies consult for their professional growth, and even for newborn babies and much like. So this is what technically and practically he did for the people. And now coming back to the knack of numerology and the psychic behind it, of course, he was blessed with it, and so was my father. But I also feel that I am blessed with it, but it also comes with a lot of experience and time, of course. And I'm yet to ripen on that aspect. But I feel that I should be able to do it too. And I hope I do the same justice.
अनीश, एक क्यूरोसिटी हमारे दर्शकों को जरूर ये रहेगी कि न्यूमरोलॉजी की दुनिया में कदम रखने से पहले आप क्या कर रहे थे? What were you up to?
Sir, I started off my journey, my professional journey at a very naive and curious age. My dad used to always encourage me and tell me that you should start young, go through the hustle, and you'll get a lot of experience and grow from there. So right after my 10th grade, I subscribed for as an intern at a leading tire company, and of course I worked tirelessly. उसके बाद मैंने धीरे धीरे करके अपने हाई स्कूल के बाद वापस इंटर्नशिप की. I worked as a sales assistant in a leading real estate company as well. Of course, I worked undercover there, hiding my background. I didn't want to show that I'm my father's son or whatever. So that was an undercover work experience. उसके बाद मैंने Nikhil Advani sir के साथ as an assistant director काम किया. I had a keen interest in films, and it did supremely well for me. I gained some phenomenal experience in creativity and art and the different sides of number 6 Venus. उसी experience को मैंने आज जाकर अपने father के साथ काफी सालों से इनफैक्ट मैं करता आया हूँ. After I garnered that technical know-how, मैं अपने पापा के वीडियोस बनाता हूँ, डायरेक्ट करता हूँ, उसे एडिट करता हूँ खुद से, उसे मैं स्क्रिप्ट करता हूँ, राइट फ्रॉम स्क्रिप्टिंग टू एडिटिंग टू डायरेक्टिंग इट टू हैंडलिंग द प्रोडक्शन टू हैंडलिंग एवरीथिंग. आई लुक आफ्टर इट माई सेल्फ. Not being boastful, but that's what I do. I'm, as rightfully in his words, he calls me his backbone. So I'm trying to do my best. And then, of course, filling his shoes is an uphill battle, but then I have to do my best again. उसके बाद धीरे धीरे करके प्रोडक्शन फिल्म्स के बाद मैंने I transitioned into a food truck. It's a very unique concept of a business venture, that of a food truck, because food truck का भी क्रेज मुझे काफी था. बिकॉज मैंने ये क्रेज डेवलप हुआ एक वेब सीरीज से, द मिनी ट्रक, जो मैं स्क्रिप्ट लिखता था. मिनी माथुर जी उसे होस्ट करती थी, एंड वी हैड गेस्ट विद द लाइक्स ऑफ सनी लियोन एंड फराह खान एंड अदर्स एज वेल. तो ये मैं लिखता था, और वहां से मैंने डिसाइड किया कि ये मुझे खुद चालू करना चाहिए, एंड आई कैन डू वेल बिकॉज बिजनेस बैकग्राउंड भी था मेरा. तो फूड ट्रक तो अच्छा किया. इट वाज अ हार्ट थ्रोबिंग कॉन्सेप्ट अमंग्स द यूथ. दे रिसीव्ड इट वेरी वेल, और काफी अट्रैक्शन गार्नर हुआ उससे. लेकिन मेरे डैड ने वेरी राइटफुली सो इन माय नॉट सो ऑस्पिशियस 22nd ईयर said that इस साल मत चालू करना, आपको चाहिए तो अगले साल चालू करो, the year after that. But I was very impatient, being a very adamant number 4 myself. तो मैंने उसी साल चालू किया, और कुछ समय के लिए चला, but then उस फूड ट्रक में मेरी दाल नहीं गली. तो 23rd ईयर में he told me that, look, you're in your 23rd year, you're somewhat governed by number 5 as well. 5 is represented by Mercury, that is the planet of versatility. तो तुम इतनी सारी चीजें करते हो, तो इतनी सारी चीजें can drain you into monotony. That versatility can somewhat drain you into monotony, and I realized that, bus, I have to be consistent. And I have been helping you. I've been doing your work simultaneously for years. Ever since I was 9, मैं उनकी वर्ल्ड कप वाली प्रिडिक्शन वीडियोस बनाता था, जब उन्होंने धोनी के बारे में प्रिडिक्शंस की थी और कहा था that India will win the World Cup in 2011. उस वक्त से लेकर आज तक मैं उनकी वीडियोस बना रहा हूँ, and that is one constant that has never changed. तो मैंने धीरे धीरे करके अपने 24th ईयर में I ventured into the world of numerology, and here we are today.
We're going to take a quick short break over here, Aneesh. On the other side of the break, I'm going to talk a bit about, Jumaani's your family's deep connection with the film industry, Ekta Kapoor हो या तमाम और लोग जो आपके परिवार से कंसल्टेंसी समय समय पर लेते रहते हैं. We'll talk about that connection, and we'll also talk about some of the predictions. What everybody is excited these days is Shah Rukh Khan's Pathaan is releasing, और कई उम्दा फिल्में जो हैं इस साल रिलीज होने वाली हैं. तो from a numerology's perspective, आपका क्या take है, क्या लगता है, how things will pan out? We'll try to understand that from you, but on the other side of the break. Viewers, you stay tuned. Anish, you be with us. We'll be right back after these messages. ब्रेक से पहले बात अगर थमी थी कि जुमानी परिवार का जो बॉलीवुड के साथ है एक गहरा संबंध है, एक डीप कनेक्शन है. What would you say about that?
Right from Kaho Na Pyar Hai with a double A, Na and Pyar, up till Suryavanshi and many films, we have noticed when you see a little tweaking and alterations in movie titles, it has to be us Jumanis, not necessarily, but of course many people have joined and jumped on the bandwagon after us, and many have started to practice numerology, contrary to popular belief of astrology as the science, as the alternate remedy. Because astrology was a very well-known science, but numerology is a 5,000-year-old science that not many people are well aware of. My grandfather revived it, as I said, back in India, and many people are following it, and I hope that everyone does well as I hope that I should do well too in this industry. Bollywood में जो लोग consult करते हैं पापा को, they're just 1% of the people as compared to 99% of others with the likes of business magnates. Then, of course, the most important is the common person who consults papa for their personal and professional growth. Like, for example, Ajay Devgan had dropped an A in Devgan. It became DEVGN after his consultation with papa. And then Rohit Shetty sir is consulting papa for his ventures. Even Akshay Kumar is benefiting from numerology, from the power of numbers, and many other people that you know of or you can think of. Most of them, some of them like to pompously boast about it. Some of them don't want to admit that they follow alternate remedies like these, but then they are benefiting from it, as we all can see. And sometimes we also don't go right all the time, right? We can be right at least 85 to 90% of the time. We're not God, of course. 10% of the time is that little line of margin that we hope that we can be better at.
Yeah. अनीश, इसमें कोई शक नहीं कि नंबर्स, अल्फाबेट्स, इन सब के सहारे कईयों के नाम और तकदीर को बदलते हुए देखा है, जो मैंने आपकी फैमिली का एक सहयोग और योगदान देखा है. You know, this year started a bit sour. Just about a few days ago, we've already heard about the tragedy, Nepal, India, airplane crash. How does the year look like, when we keep numerology in perspective?
सर, हर साल आता है, हर साल जाता है, लेकिन इस नए साल आप सबको वो मिले जो आपका दिल चाहता है, वो भी 7 गुना ज्यादा. 7 क्यों? क्योंकि 7 is governed by number 7 Neptune, जो अपनी सात्विक खूबियों के लिए जाना जाता है. Sattvic khubiyaan as in purity of the mind, soul, heart, and nature. So Neptune is a psychic planet, and these are some traits that easily and clearly identify with Neptune. What is most important about this year is that my dad had said very clearly that 2022 का momentum चलता रहेगा 2023 में. So वो देखने मिल सकता है मेरे हिसाब से, जैसे कि 2022 में हमने कहा था women would do very well, and आपने सबने नोटिस किया होगा that women outshone men in most industries, and there were first of many women to create history. Then उसी का momentum, as I said, चलता रहेगा. अभी हाल फिलहाल में IPL टीम, IPL जो टूर्नामेंट है, women's IPL is the second richest cricket tournament after the IPL. So वो women's IPL थी, वो एक छोटी सी एग्जांपल है. फिर हमने लास्ट ईयर कहा था that oil would do very well. Oil का प्राइस बढ़ेगा, जब nobody had even heard of oil as a sector. Oil का प्राइस इस कदर उठता गया कि nobody even imagined. हमने इसके पहले कभी in our annual videos, ever since we started predicting online on YouTube, we had never referred to oil, even in our wildest dreams. But what I experienced economically, numerically, and the amalgamation of everything I put forth in the science, and I made that bold prediction through Papa last year, and said that oil would create new heights, and oil touched all-time highs. I wouldn't say all-time, but oil hit 14-year highs after the Russia-Ukraine crisis.
Right.
Oil के अलावा हमने कहा था gold. Gold over the past few years has been phenomenally growing. In the first 4 years of Dad's predictions about gold, he had said that gold will shoot up, and it did. Then came 2021 is where he said that सोना सोता रहेगा, और सोना अफसोस उस साल सोता रहा. फिर 2022 में उन्होंने कहा था कि सोना फिर से जाग उठेगा, और वो हमने नोटिस किया. 2022 में जब जिस पॉइंट पे उन्होंने कहा कि सोना जाग उठेगा, उस पॉइंट से लेके एंड ऑफ द ईयर तक वी हैड नोटिस्ड एन अपसाइड ऑफ 6,000 रुपीज. तो अगर जिन लोगों ने उनकी बात उस वक्त सुनी होती तो 6,000 का मुनाफा हो जाता उनको पर 10 ग्राम्स और व्हाटएवर. और सोने के अलावा सेंसेक्स के बारे में उन्होंने कहा था that सेंसेक्स would see ups and downs but would end on the higher side, and सेंसेक्स hit all time records as well last year. 2019 में पापा was very confident about India's growth story. That time Morgan Stanley जैसी कंपनीज ने कुछ कमेंट नहीं किया था about India, but now when India is almost a सोने की चिड़िया, as he had claimed that India would be sometime soon, hopefully in the next 5-10 years, अब जाके वो कह रहे that they are very confident about India's growth story. उसी 2019 के वीडियो में he had said that 2021 में और 2022 में India would become one of the top 10 progressing nations in the world, and it did, and it superseded even UK to become the 5th largest economy in the world. हाल फिलहाल की बात है अब. फिर उन्होंने 2019 में कहा that 2022 would be a disastrous year for the globe. Unfortunately, that happened through the purview of coronavirus, which he couldn't of course foresee through what he could see was global trouble. उसी तरह वो कहना चाह रहे हैं that 2020, फिर उसी तरह उन्होंने कहा था that 2021 में रिकवरी होगी और 2022 में रेवेन्यू प्राप्त होगी हमें. ये सब उन्होंने 2019 के वीडियो में ही कह दिया था, and which is all available on YouTube. तो ये साल कैसा रहेगा 2023 का? हमने 2023 के एनालिसिस वीडियो में कहा था that 2023 would sustain the momentum of 2022, यानी 2022 का स्पीड और मोमेंटम जारी रहेगा इस साल भी. तो लग्जरी इंडस्ट्रीज हमने जैसे प्रेडिक्ट किए थे लास्ट ईयर, लग्जरी इंडस्ट्रीज बूम टू अनदर लेवल. मर्सिडीज और डियोर जैसी कंपनीज, रोल्स रॉयस जैसी कंपनीज डिड फिनोमिनली वेल. LVMH ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज के ओनर बर्नार्ड आर्नेट, द फाउंडर ऑफ LVMH, he became the richest man in the world very recently in the year of luxury, as we had claimed. Now 2023 उसी चीज का मोमेंटम चलता रहेगा. बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंस जैसे सेक्टर्स अच्छा करेंगे. फिर आते हैं मार्केट्स के बारे में, इकोनॉमी के बारे में. वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमी हालांकि रिसेशन से गुजरने के चांसेस, एज यू हैड आस्क्ड मी, कि क्या बड़ी दुर्घटनाएं हो सकती है, क्या घबराने वाली बात हम एक्सपीरियंस कर सकते हैं. न्यूमरोलॉजी के पर्सपेक्टिव से वी फील दैट ओवर 50% ऑफ द वर्ल्ड वुड एंड्योर रिसेशन, लेकिन इंडिया को उसका सामना इतना नहीं करना पड़ सकता है. वी होप एंड वी प्रेडिक्ट दैट दिस होल्ड्स ट्रू फॉर अस, because India is in its auspicious period, and India की growth story, as we said already, continued रहेगी. तो इंडिया को उसका सामना नहीं करना पड़ेगा as much as that. इसलिए सेंसेक्स भी अच्छा होगा. हालांकि अप्स एंड डाउन्स का सामना करना पड़ सकता है सेंसेक्स में हमें, because Neptune is a grey planet, and grey means neither black nor white. Ups and downs जरूर रहेंगी, but Sensex would also end on the higher side this time too, and gold would also end on the higher side despite ups and downs. Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. That's why we feel that cold regions can get colder. ये हमने कहा था already. Unfortunately, we have been experiencing the worst cold wave in India, in Delhi and many other sectors in the north. And not just the north, even Munnar experienced snowfall for the first time ever. And that the onus of that was on Neptune being the farthest away from the sun. And because it's the farthest away, import and export and sea travel and other industries that include any sort of logistics and transportation can do well as well.
अनीश, बहुत दिलचस्प बातें आपने हमें बताई. वक्त एक और छोटे से ब्रेक का. ब्रेक के बाद मेरी थोड़ी उत्सुकता है कि एक बॉलीवुड में बॉयकॉट कल्चर चल रहा है और खासतौर पे पठान फिल्म को लेके काफी स्पेकुलेशन है. देयर आर एनालिस्ट एंड फिल्म इंडस्ट्री बफ्स आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड कि ये फिल्म कैसे रिसीव की जाती है. क्या कुछ न्यूमरोलॉजी उसके बारे में बताती है? एक तो वो जानना चाहूंगा, और दूसरा इंपॉर्टेंट बात ये कि जैसे आपने कहा कि 2022 का मोमेंटम 2023 में नजर आएगा, यही थोड़ा जानना चाहता था कि वो मोमेंटम क्या 23 के एंड तक बरकरार रहेगा और क्या वो 2024 तक भी नजर आएगा. एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं. ब्रेक के उस पार ये बातचीत जारी रहेगी अनीश के साथ. We'll be right back after these messages. Anish, having some wonderful conversation with you. मजा आ रहा है. ब्रेक से पहले बातचीत आकर के थमी थी कि एक उत्सुकता है पठान फिल्म को लेकर के, और जो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में या उसके इर्द गिर्द जो एक बॉयकॉट कल्चर चल रहा है, न्यूमरोलॉजी क्या कहता है कि वो टेम्परेरी है, और पठान का क्या आउटकम निकलेगी?
So for last year we had predicted in 2021 itself that entertainment का साल रहेगा 2022, the year of Venus, और वैसा ही हुआ. Entertainment के 90% of the spheres did really well except for Bollywood. लेकिन बॉलीवुड में भी कई सारे फिल्मों ने अच्छा किया, जैसे गंगूबाई काठियावाड़ी, ब्रह्मास्त्र did massive, had massive records, broke massive records. उसके अलावा कश्मीर फाइल्स आई. कश्मीर फाइल्स was one phenomenal film that revived the art and cinema aspects of the entertainment industry, and it did extremely well. कश्मीर में cinemas में 32 years के बाद films and cinemas revive किए गए, and उन businesses वापस commence हुए, the business of cinema in Kashmir. RRR, KGF 2 and Kantara, Legend, all of these films added to number 6, Venus, the year of luxury and entertainment. उसी तरह Warner Brothers, Columbia Pictures, and many other such ventures like Kahuna Pyare and DDLJ, which added to 6 by default. Kahuna Pyare हमने उनको 6 पे लाया था. All these are representing entertainment, and these are all auspicious numbers that we all look forward to. फिर TV and OTT did extremely well last year. इस साल भी हम यही कहना चाहते हैं that TV and OTT would supersede other industries, would supersede the cinema and do even better this year. And there'll be record subscriptions this year of TV and OTT. हमने sports and sports broadcasting के subscriptions के बारे में भी last year कहा था, and there were endless amount of subscriptions and viewerships last year for sports and sports broadcasting. तो इसी तरह OTT के माध्यम से Bollywood काफी अच्छा करने के काबिल नजर आ रही है इस साल भी, और TV अच्छा करेगी, subscriptions भी अच्छे होंगे. तो पठान से याद आया, I not only admire Shah Rukh Khan, everyone in my family worships him for the kind of person he is and for his charisma and a lot many aspects that I don't think I can speak on screen right now and be so vocal about it. But for the kind of work he's done through Pathaan, I'm looking forward to it myself in my personal opinion. And as for numerology, Pathaan originally added to 24, which is an auspicious number, but somebody had recommended them to add an A, and it was brought to 25, number 7, in the year of 2023, which adds 7 again. And it happens to release on the 25th of January. It can't be a coincidence, which is a number 7. And Shah Rukh Khan is a number 2. And number 2 and 7s are like mirror images. They're intertwined. 2 Moon and 7 Neptune are intertwined. So they're kind of mirror images. So 2 को आप 7 के मुकाबले मानो अच्छा ही करेगी. And there are 2 other films lined up this year for Shah Rukh Khan sir, Donkey and Jawan. I'm looking forward to both as well.
So it all seems pretty optimistic for Pathaan at the moment, what you are telling us. And of course, we look forward how things pan out for Donkey and Jawan. पर RRR की आपने बात करी तो खास तौर पर RRR इस वक्त अमेरिका में उसका बोलबाला है भाई. क्रिटिक्स अवार्ड उन्हें मिल गया, गोल्डन ग्लोब्स में करीम साहब को अवार्ड मिल गया, तो नाटू को भी लोगों ने बहुत सराहा और दुनिया भर में उसकी सराहना हो रही है. So there's a lot happening from the cinema's perspective, especially the southern cinema is showing a lot of glory, in this part of the world. अनीश, मेरे बहुत सारे सवालों में एक सवाल ये भी था कि 2022 का जो मोमेंटम आपने कहा था कि 23 में नजर आएगा, वो क्या पूरे साल भर नजर आएगा, और फिर क्या ये मोमेंटम 2024 में भी नजर आएगा, या 24 में कहीं स्लो डाउन होता नजर आएगा?
तो 2022 का मोमेंटम जरूर नजर आएगा इन अ वेग पर्सपेक्टिव, लेकिन इट कैन ग्रो ऑन एंड कैन गेट इवन बेटर आफ्टर द टॉरेंट पीरियड फ्रॉम मे, और 2023 के एंड तक इट विल बी अ मोर प्रॉस्परस ईयर आफ्टर द मे पीरियड. बट मे तक धीरे धीरे करके मोमेंटम चढ़ता रहेगा, एंड we'll hold the clutches towards the end of the year and get even better by the end of the year. 2024 adds to number 8, Saturn, which is a lot of trials and judgments. Saturn is Shani again in numerology and astrology, both aspects of the alternate sciences. It's a giver or a taker. तो आपके कर्मा पर depend करता है how the year is supposed to shape. लेकिन एक suggestion है कि write apostrophe 24 and not 2024, because as I said, 24 adds to 6, and 6 is what we believe to be a very auspicious number as compared to 8.
Wonderful. और आखिरी सवाल अनीश आपसे ये कि your friends, your family members, who've seen you literally growing up, what are they talking about, Aneesh, as you have now embarked into the world of numerology? मतलब आपके एज ग्रुप के लोग बाग हैरान है, या उन्हें पता ही था कि नहीं, सूनर और लेटर आप अपने फैमिली की लेगेसी को आगे लेकर के बढ़ेंगे ही आगे? और एक सवाल ये कि आज की डेट की जो प्रेजेंट डे जनरेशन है, मतलब जिसको हम जेनजी भी कह सकते हैं, जनरेशन जो है, हाउ इज दैट एम्ब्रेसिंग न्यूमरोलॉजी?
So very surprisingly, my friends have received it very well. Everyone's receiving it very well, and it's very pleasantly surprising that people like this youth resonance that I have welcomed with my entry into the world of numerology. So in this modernization and digitization ka samay, we expect some sort of correlation and connection with the people, and I think I have transcended into a time where people understand me better. So I'm infusing this little art and craft of my legacy with a contemporary approach and a different style. And I hope that that style does well for me and for everybody who consults me in the future. And I hope they benefit from it. My sincere wishes and good luck to everyone.
Aneesh, my best wishes to you. May you rise and shine and stay focused, stay blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick short break over here, but don't go away. Focus Live will continue. On the other side of the break, we'll have yet another celebrity guest with us. We'll be right back after these messages.